I read manga for the very first time. But instead of just telling you whether it was good or bad, I'm going to show you exactly what happened, step by step. This all started 2 years ago when I first got into anime. Since then, I've seen over 200 different anime shows. But through all of that, I never once touched a manga. It just didn't cross my mind. And on my videos, people kept commenting things like, the manga hits harder, or the anime ruined the pacing. So I got curious, what is it like to read manga? Here's what surprised me. Normally with books like Harry Potter, for example, every title is different. Philosopher's Stone, Prisoner of Azkaban, and so on. And it's easy to get confused about the order. With manga, it's actually simpler. Each book is clearly labeled Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, and so on. This instantly tells you where to start. Just grab Volume 1 and go. That alone was a win. No confusion, no guessing. But I hit a roadblock. I had no idea where people actually read manga. Do they go to bookstores and buy them? Is there some app? I wanted to know, can I read it online for free? It's just like anime, not everyone pays for it. And a lot of people stream anime for free. And if you are new to this, you might be thinking, wait, isn't that piracy? And yeah, it is. But statistics show that around 60 to 70% of anime fans are watching without paying. Why? Well, because we don't want to spend money. But the main reason is that the legal option is Crunchyroll. And the weird truth is that Crunchyroll often gives you a worse experience than the free websites. Pirate sites are smoother, faster, and completely free. It's strange, but it's true. Turns out manga works the same way. I found this app called Tachi Manga. I added an extension and suddenly I had access to every single manga ever made. Japanese originals, English translations, even colored versions. Now you might think I'm doing something shady, but this is a legit app you can download for free. It doesn't check whether you own the manga or not, which is weird, and I think here's a big flaw. So just like anime, probably 60 to 70% of manga readers are doing it for free. I chose Jujutsu Kaisen as my first manga. It's modern, it's hype, and I already loved the story. Right away, I was confused. I didn't know how to read it, left to right or right to left. The panels felt like a maze. I genuinely thought, how does anyone enjoy this? But I kept going. And slowly it started to make sense. The pacing felt different. No sound, no color, no animation, but somehow it hit harder than the anime. I finally got what people meant when they said the manga hits harder. While reading, a question came to my mind. What's actually the difference between manga and comics? So I did a bit of digging. Manga is Japanese. You read it right to left. It's mostly black and white and usually created by a single artist or a small team. Comics, like Invincible, are Western, in color, read left to right, and made by larger teams. The vibe's different too. Manga feels more personal and serialized. Comics feel more like standalone episodes, released monthly. Just when I thought I understood it all, I heard about, and sorry for my pronunciation. Wait, is that another word for manga? Or something totally different? It's similar to manga, but they are usually full color, read left to right, and have their own storyline style. For example, Jujutsu Kaisen? That's manga. And how about Solo Leveling? Well, that's... Both are awesome. Back to Jujutsu, I got close to where season 2 of the anime ends. I had to stop. 2 years ago, I spoiled Demon Slayer for myself. Never again. This time I want to feel the hype when season 3 drops. No spoilers, no cheating. Now comes the big question. What do I actually think? Well, I don't like manga. And before you rage in the comments, just hear me out. It's not because manga is bad, because it really isn't. The art is beautiful, the pacing is sharp, the story incredible. The problem is me. I've hated reading since I was a kid. I'll happily sit through a 4-hour movie, but reading a paragraph? forget it. I just don't enjoy reading. Period. So honestly, halfway through the challenge, I stopped reading and just scrolled through the art. I skipped most of the dialogue, not because it was boring, just because reading has never been my thing. It's not a manga issue, it's a me issue. Would I recommend reading manga? Depends. If you hate reading like I do, maybe skip it. But if you are fine with short speech bubbles and visual storytelling, you might genuinely love it. But here's the part I'm most excited about. This challenge made me realize that might be more my style. It feels less like reading and more like scrolling through awesome images with light dialogue. More visuals, less text. That's what I want. So I'm probably going to make a video where I read my very first and see how that goes. If you enjoyed this video, I highly recommend you to watch this video next. Thanks for watching and stay tuned, my friends.